there, all you wayward sons and daughters. Welcome back to the Winchester Report, a Southgate Media Group podcast dedicated to all things supernatural related. I am Lilith, and joining me is
Jennie.
Up for discussion today is episode 11, Into the Mystic. It was directed by John Bedham, and it was written by Robbie Thompson. I want to say that I feel like this is a return to form for Mr. Thompson, because I haven't liked the last 3 episodes that he wrote, so welcome back, sir.
Yeah, also, 1111 is a lucky number, so.
Let's see. Sam and Dean go on the hunt for a banshee. It took 11 seasons for us to get a banshee. It's been causing the residents of a retirement home to kill themselves. And the timeline for this is a few days after 1110, the devil in the details.
Yes, so why don't you just start with, Sam did not leave the apartment, like the bunker, sorry, darn it, getting shows mixed up. The bunker for since they got back to it after episode 10.
Yeah.
Which, to be honest, I mean, he did just encounter Satan. That would be expected.
I mean, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
This episode...
wouldn't there be an issue of a vitamin D deficiency going on?
I think they drink enough milk and cheese to be okay. I know you have to synthesize it, but maybe they have blue lights somewhere. That bunker's pretty big. We haven't been in all the rooms.
I don't think we'll ever be in all the rooms.
And I like it. It's like a TARDIS.
Oh my god. Supernatural Doctor Who crossover needs to happen.
I've been fantasizing about that forever. I don't know. I like this episode. I like that it was really weird that we had, not only did we have females, we had older females. Interesting older females as the side characters this week.
Yeah.
How'd you feel about that?
I feel that for a one-time thing, that actually was a pretty good idea. Although I think we're going to be seeing that new legacy more than just this once.
Yeah, I could see that.
Maybe even another time or two this season.
Ooh, have you been reading spoilers?
No, I have not been reading spoilers. That is a prediction and only a prediction.
Okay. Because I try to stay away from the spoilers, man. Most of the time it does me no good. How did you feel about the banshee?
Why did it take this long?
Oh, don't do that to yourself. Convenient plot point is convenient.
Why did it take this long? Why did it take 11 years to get a banshee?
They're better than Kitsune? I don't know.
11 years! 11 years!
I think honestly, what I think it is that the Banshee really was just kind of a plot device. Really, this was a character-driven story for the first time in a while, where it's kind of about Eileen, and it's the parallels to the life that Sam and Dean live, and, they've just come off this heavy episode, and there's a lot that the air needs to be cleared. And they can't necessarily bounce those ideas off of each other because while Sam is trying to be honest and open and have no secrets between them, Dean is still carrying a very big, dangerous secret. So I think that's kind of,
Yeah. Also, let's take a look at Dean and Cassifer's conversation.
Yikes.
Yeah, Dean still thinks he's Cass, but he's not Cass. He's Lucifer.
Shout out to Misha Collins, by the way. He's killing it in both these roles. So
Misha Collins is one of the best actors ever. He deserves an Oscar.
No! Only Leonardo DiCaprio deserves an Oscar. Sorry.
They both
They don't give
deserve
Oscars for
Oscars.
TV. You mean an Emmy. He deserves it.
I know. An Emmy. But, like, if he's ever in a movie, a really good movie, he deserves an Oscar.
Just because he's Misha.
Yeah.
That should be that should be like one of the scavenger hunt things. Get Misha Collins an Oscar campaign.
Gishwiz! Although he'd probably do a Get Misha Collins an Emmy campaign.
Yeah, true.
And I will be participating! I will be participating in Gishwiz next year. So if you want to be on my Gishwiz team, contact me at a time that is appropriate between now and August.
What else do I want to talk about? I really liked, I love the old ladies, actually, because I, too, am a fan of Golden Girls, which you're, like, way too young for. I was way
Yeah, like, what is that?
You don't watch TV Land at 10 o'clock at night on a Tuesday? Oh, no, you should actually be in bed. Kid your age.
No.
Sleep.
I read Homestuck into absurd times in the morning.
Oh, you poor thing. If you just started, you have so much to catch up on. So much Homestuck.
I'm in Act 5 right now.
And we all pray for your soul. I really enjoyed the music this week. It was very retro, throwback. I love the nursing home. The whole set for the nursing home I thought was really cool. Not Shady Pines at all. Hashtag Golden Girls reference. I like being the old person on the podcast for a change. It's awesome.
Yeah, and I like being the young one who fangirls about everything and claims her soul is burning because Dean and Cass haven't kissed yet.
Oh my god, did you see that tweet that Misha sent Jensen about the Destiel book? By the way, don't buy that Destiel book. It is a mockery of the supernatural fandom. I'm not saying burn the person with tar and feathers and torches and pitchforks, but just don't support that book.
I actually kind of do want to burn that person. Not with the tar and the feathers.
They're
not with the tar and the feathers.
People. It's okay. Just don't support it monetarily. That's all we have to do, and that person will go away. I promise you.
Can I at least punch them in the face?
You can visualize it.
I want to punch them in the face.
Let's not commit violence because of fictional characters. That's this week's PSA.
But you're telling that to the supernatural fandom who has threatened to burn down the CW office.
True. But did we do it? No.
That we've threatened to do it, and we've come very close to doing it.
But we haven't done it. And let's keep the supernatural fandom violence at 0 to 0, okay?
Okay.
Let's see. What else do I want to talk about? You're right, though. I really did enjoy Misha Collins' performance as Cassifer. A poor Dean. Like, he tries to tell somebody a secret, but he's not telling the right person. But what was that line about attraction? I was like, excuse you? I mean, Amara's hot, yes. But I think it's more than that, and they shouldn't just boil it down to that. I think that's the thing that really annoyed me the most with this episode.
Yes, and I ship DCL more than I ship Damara. Is that what we should call it? Damara, or...
Yeah, I think that's the only thing we can call it.
Yeah. Because it just doesn't... Dark Dean!
Because the darkness.
Deanness.
Oh god! I mean, I don't ship it, but I just find their connection really fascinating. But it's really kind of bumming me out that he's kept the secret this long. So, like, while Sam came clean, and I really love that scene where he apologizes, because that really needed to happen. That needed to happen at the end of season 8 at the very latest. But it's better late than never. I really feel like they've gone through the series, like, as a writer's room, kind of binge watching it, because it was a lot of homages to, like, season 5 and 6. So, I'm appreciating the writers kind of making a bigger commitment, and I feel like that was an apology to the fandom. How do you feel about that whole thing?
I feel like they needed to do that to make up for the atrocity that was season 9.
Oh God, yes. But season 8, man, that was really jarring for me when that happened. So yeah, I've tried to get over it. Like I said, like I was saying with Devil in the Details, it was just like, every time I think I could actually get over something, they bring it back up and rub salt and lemon in my womb. Not the wound, the womb.
Flashback to last episode of the Winchester reports.
That's gonna be my thing now from here on out. Anyway, I really thought I kind of really like the Salt and Burn because I feel like it's been forever since we had a Salt and Burn.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we are dealing with the darkness, so I think they have more important things to focus on than ghosts.
Yeah, that's true, but this was actually a back to basics kind of supernatural CSI investigation. Kind of a case of the week thing. And it wasn't a filler. I definitely call this one a standalone because there was a lot of character development. And it was and they need that more. Honestly, they need that more than they need to move the myth arc forward at this point in the story. So I was really actually very thankful for this episode.
Wait a minute. MIB, Monster Investigation Bureau. That's what we should call it when they do that.
It's an MIB episode. You know what? I like it. The motion carries.
Yes. Because they do pretend to be FBI agents. So instead of the Federal Investigation Bureau, it's the Monster Investigation Bureau.
I think it should still be, well, if it was early, like season 1 or 2, I'd say female body inspector. But we've come such a long way with that character. I'm so proud of them for the way that Dean is developed. Anywho.
I'm also so proud of Dean for never wearing that shirt again. Yes. But that's just because I'm a feminist.
Oh, God. Season 1 and 2. I mean, I love it, but it was a mess even back then. I won't even lie. Let's see.
They actually almost cancel it. They actually almost canceled it after season 1, so.
And season 2 and season 3.
And then they just decided this is making us so much money, we should just continue it until the actors want to quit.
That didn't come till about season 8. Season 7 at the beginning of 8. Because it was a lot of time. When you're creative, the guy who creates the show leaves, and you go, you know what? We're just going to keep on rolling. And the fans keep watching, so why not? And, it's gotten better. Like, it has had a lot of peaks and valleys, but I'm liking season 11 so far. I think that this episode was a big step forward. I just feel bad about Cass because, like I said, every single season, he just the bad guy just gets their claws into him. I just kind of want to break that tradition. So
I just want to wrap Cass up in a bunch of blankets and give him a hot chocolate.
Have a biscuit, Cass. Have a biscuit. # Harry Potter reference. What else?
# I don't get that one, but I've read the books 3 times.
I think it's a movie only thing, maybe. No, I'm pretty sure it's in the book. After the I'll think about it. Anyway, back to Supernatural. The memory box.
Yeah.
Cries and feels. That's what was in that memory box.
Cries and feels. So much feels.
Yes, I agree. Like, they've been carrying that thing around, and it was just like, why would you do this to me, Robbie? I was just trying to have a good time, and I feel so attacked right now.
I want to pet the Tumblr Supernatural fandom on the head. However, it does not have a physical body, and therefore not a head.
Yet.
Yeah, we are that crazy.
We're gonna do a crazy summoning spell and just destroy the universe in May. Because it's a tradition. It's a Winchester tradition.
Yeah, we're gonna destroy the universe.
We're gonna force all the Reapers to throw us into the empty. That's our goal.
No, wait a minute. We should destroy the universe this September. We need to destroy the universe this September so that I can participate in Gishwiz. I need to participate in Gishwiz.
Oh, you want to postpone it? I see how it is. So I find it weird that we're not really moving anywhere forward with the darkness plot, though, because like we already kind of knew that the mark meant that they were connected. So at this point, we're kind of just rehashing what we know. So I'm a little annoyed with that. Like, I'm very curious about this whole Amara thing, and I'm eager, but at the same time, I'm glad for this episode for what it did for all the characters. And don't you feel like Cass kind of purposely made it seem that he was off so that Dean would question it, or is that just me?
That was just you. I didn't think that.
Oh.
Or maybe there were some other fans who thought that. I just didn't think that. Maybe not thinking that was just me.
It could go either way. I've watched it twice, and I either way. But the last time that I watched it, I kind of got that inkling. So I don't know. I hope so.
Yeah.
So, let's talk about favorite scenes. What were some of your favorite scenes?
Okay, so like when Cassifer was first in the bunker, like destroying everything, and then Dean walks in like, "Whoa, man, what are you doing?"
Is that the only one you like?
Well, also whenever the old lady just like flirted with Dean, I thought that was cool. Interesting old female characters. Yay! Feminism.
Let's see. I love Sam and Dean discussing the Golden Girls. I love when Sam and Eileen discuss what they have in common. I love when Mildred tells Dean to follow his heart. And I love when Dean insists that all that ever matters is that they're together, because Winchester bros, man. That's where I live and breathe. My boys.
Yeah. And I live and breathe fandoms.
I know.
Everything is fandoms. I'm pretty sure I have put at least one fandom in every essay I've ever written for my English class.
Well, I did once write a paper about the importance of Superman for a psychology class when I was in college. So there you go.
The importance of Superman.
Well, that was back when he was good and not weird like he is right now and kills people. So
yeah.
Anywho.
Oh my god, what if a Superman existed in real life?
Run for your sweet dear life. Evacuate to Mars.
Evacuate to one of Jupiter's moons that is capable of supporting life, according to theory.
Let's all just head over to the newest planet, the 9th planet.
That's not even proven to exist.
It's there. It's sucking the life out of Pluto. That's what happened. Still bitter. Still bitter. Anyway, did any lines stick out to you? She's like, I don't do lines. Why do you ask me this every week?
Okay, you're lucky I have a fan art or fan song, I should say, recommendation for this week.
Okay. I think my favorite line of this week was, Mildred, I got dibs on the other guy. You can have the tall one. I'm not much of a mountain climber anymore. Eileen, you sure you don't want both? And I'm like, sassy old ladies. Oh yeah.
Even though Eileen isn't that much older. Also, we didn't even address the fact that she's a legacy.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about that. How do you feel about that? I thought, well, we knew kind of sort of from the Wizard of Oz episode that was possible.
Yeah, of course. There's gotta be more men of letters who had children.
Do you feel like they're pushing this? I feel like the men of letters is like, okay, that's how we got the bunker. Enough with it. I guess.
I honestly, personally, find it more interesting than that, and like we should go further into it. Just not at this very moment.
I think
unless
the time is past for that,
letters,
though, right?
Yeah, unless the Men of Letters has something on Amara, not at this very moment.
Yeah, exactly. I just was never really crazy about their when they met their granddad and how that whole thing came about. Like, it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And so, like, I kind of just feel like about Men of Letters until they do something better with it, I guess.
Yeah. Agreed.
I don't know. I like the I don't know. Female legacy would be nice, though, I guess.
Especially one with a disability. Yay! Double representation.
Oracle! She's like, I don't read comic books, Lilith. Don't do that. No, I would like that too, but I don't know. Maybe we will see her because, well, no, wait, what's his face ever come back?
Yeah. And wait a minute, we already have some double representation, at least in the fandom communities that I'm in. Terry! Did I get that one right? Is she the blind one? I think she's the blind one.
And we all just pat little Jennie on her head. Poor Homestuck fan. Let's see. What else did I like? I absolutely loved that, was it Sam that said he liked Sophia? Or was it Dean? I forget now.
Darn it, old people memory.
Ouch! That hurts.
You just said like 10 minutes ago that you liked being the old person on the podcast.
Yes, I'm having a senior moment apparently. But no, whoever said they liked Sophia, and then the other person says, yeah, I could see that.
Oh, it was Dean who said he liked Sophia.
Yeah, there we go. Don't question what you don't understand. There we go. I'm a Blanche too, though. So, well, actually, no, really, I'm a Dorothy. But let's see.
And I don't get these references.
She's
I
like
feel
googling
like
frantically. I don't understand.
I don't understand that reference.
Oh,
Castiel.
Pre-season 10.
Yeah.
Let's see. Trivia and references. Into the Mystic is a reference to a song of the same name by Van Morrison. What else? Oh, we got a reference to Bon Jovi, Blaze of Glory. Bon Jovi rocks on occasion, and that is one of them, so okay. And I was like, Candle in the Wind? Do you mean like that Princess Diana song? And I'm like, oh no, Candle in the Wind is in that song. And actually the lyrics to that song fit Dean really well. So kudos to them for knowing that.
And of course, I am going to point out the obvious constant references to Golden Girls throughout the episode.
Yay! She gets it. We also got a Walking Dead reference, which is like the 7th. The agent cover names come from Ozzy Osbourne and Geezer Butler of Black Sabbath. And what else? Oh, I love the fact that Mildred was in a Patsy Cline tribute band. Do you know who Patsy Cline is?
No.
She was like a country singer from like the 50s.
No wonder I don't know who she is. I don't like the 50s and I don't like country music.
Walking in at Midnight? That is a great song regardless. But anyway. Also, Dee Wallace, who played Mildred, is a genre actor. She's been in E.T., The Hills Have Eyes, The Howling, and The Frighteners. Meanwhile, we revisit the trope of previous actors playing different characters. Jonathan Potts, who played Arthur, played Mr. Fremont in episode 316, No Rest for the Wicked. And Atlin Mitchell, who played the Banshee, is actually has worked as a stunt performer on Supernatural previously. So, music? What was the music? There's a lot of music in this episode. I was surprised. We had Will You Love Me?
I guess that's where their budget's going.
Ain't the effects, is it? Still better than Teen Wolf. Anyway, Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow by the Shirelles. Awesome song. Wonderful, Wonderful by Johnny Mathis's. And Prison Groove by Warren Zevon. That's the song that's playing at the closing montage. And my nitpick of the week is poor Dean can't get no sleep while Sam, with his unburdened soul, sleeps like a baby. I just want one season where we're not keeping secrets.
I just want them both to be able to sleep for a night. Because one of them is always up all night about something.
They should really be up all night about Cass. Oh, anyway.
Especially Dean.
How did I know that was coming? What would you give?
I'm 13. What happened to my innocence?
Fandom ruins innocence.
Yes, it does.
What would you give this episode as a grade?
I would give the episode a 7.5.
Really?
Yes.
Are we grading on like an AP curve here or what?
Yeah, AP curve.
I mean,
mainly I'm grading it in the way that Mr. Bassett, my English teacher, grades my English assignments. So yeah, AP curve. Because honors English.
I don't know. I give it an 8.5. I actually really enjoyed it. Like I said, I love the character development. I love the parallels. It's just the secret thing that really brought it down for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's take a look at our fandom stuff. So you said you had something for us?
Yeah, I'm actually going to recommend the fan song. I'm not sure if I recommended this one. I can talk. I'm not sure if I recommended this one already or not, but regardless, I'm going to recommend it again because I will recommend it to the grave. And it's called Plead the Fifth, and it's a DCL song, and since it is like on the tune of Hallelujah, some extremely religious people who are homophobic on the basis of religion like call it blasphemy. I think it is the most beautiful thing that has ever graced my ears.
Okay. Where can they find it if they want to listen?
It is on YouTube and I think SoundCloud, if not Bandcamp.
Send me a link and I will put it in the show notes and on the Facebook.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to decide, do I want to do a Wee Winchesters or a Sam Winchester one? I think I'm going to do a Wee Winchesters. So, let me see my list. Okay, yeah. Last time I saw Sammy by Raising Amara. The summary is when a hidden hex pact forces a young Dean to abandon his 16-year-old brother in the backwoods of Pennsylvania, the guilt may be his undoing. It is rated T. It's in English. It's 27 chapters. It was last updated December 8th, 2015. I know last updated always matter when you're reading a fic because you don't want to be left hanging from 2007. So that is my recommendation. The link will be in the show notes and on the Facebook. Enjoy. We have another hiatus coming up in March.
Did you know that Netflix is actually like getting rid of all of their CW stuff because the CW is starting their own streaming service?
Because of CBS. Not because of CW's own doing or wanting to do it. It's basically their big major support parent, and I Well, I think that if you charge money, you should be able to live stream the episode. So I hope that that's what that is, because not everybody can get the CW where you live. I know like a lot of people in the Midwest can't get it. That isn't Chicago. So for whatever reasons with affiliate deals. So I think that that's kind of a stroke of genius. Instead of, if you really want to support the show, instead of downloading it illegally, or, and then it ends up being cheaper also than iTunes and Amazon Prime or wherever else you can get it. I think that it would be smart if you could live stream the episodes live that way. That's the only way that I would even think about buying a CW app. That's just
I'm going to burn down the CBS building. Who is with me, Tumblr fandom?
No. We're not inciting riots, but what you should do is write to them respectfully so that they actually read it, not burn it. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I'll just have to see. I think that it's crazy to go against Netflix at this point, but out of the pure greed, like it's not even like a good business model for them to be doing this. They're just kind of doing it to be greedy, is what it seems like. So
yeah, that's exactly what they're doing, because with all the money that Netflix is getting right now, just why you do this, CBS?
Yeah.
Also, if you kill Cass, like if you don't bring Cass back at all, we will riot and burn down your building.
No inciting violence. They're not gonna kill off Cass. Misha is a very excellent asset to have in the supernatural tool bag.
I know, that's why I'm going to riot and burn down their building.
That's why you don't have to worry about it. If they had so many opportunities to get rid of the character of Cass before he basically became the third Winchester, that now that would be crazy. It's not like he's a female love interest. Notice.
Although he might be a male love interest.
I was gonna say, notice my emphasis on female. So I don't know. I definitely don't think Misha Collins has anything to worry about at this point in time. But season 12 or maybe 13, I think is where they're gonna really probably draw the line. I think the boys are gonna be like, you know what? We had a good run. We broke some records. Longest running American supernatural TV show. We're good. We're so good. And that'll be that. Until the final season of Supernatural, I don't think we have to worry about Cass dying.
Yes. And even then, if they kill him before the final season, then I will riot! And I'm probably going to bring half of the teenage Tumblr fandom that is in the United States with me. And we're probably going to burn down the CW building.
Please don't. I don't want to see you throw your life away for fictional characters.
I mean, I already kind of have.
Oh, what am I going to do with you, Jennie? Anyway, we hope you found this episode of the Winchester Report entertaining and informative, and we want to remind you to check out southgatemediagroup.com for a complete list of our 80+ and always growing podcasts. You can also find out about the hosts. We have blogs. Also, if you are still using iTunes, please be sure to check out Southgate Media Group's provider page, where you can find a list of all the hot and trending shows and episodes of those shows in one easy, convenient place. And while you're there over on iTunes or Stitcher or SoundCloud or Lisbon.com, please be sure to rate, review, and subscribe to us on your podcatcher service of choice.
And a message from Lilith and my mom: don't start riots.
Yes. Just write strongly worded letters. It's a good practice for when you're an adult. When you're displeased with something.
And you don't want to go to jail for arson.
Exact. Or murder. So, this is
or multiple homicide.
Serial killer. Mass murderer, I believe is the correct term. There we go.
Or being a serial killer who just kills all of the executives of the shows because they refuse to bring back characters.
Well, I mean, if Bobby and Rufus can come back, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Gone but not forgotten. That is the Supernatural fandom's motto, basically, other than carry on my wayward son.
Also, death means nothing.
Yes, that is also true.
Sam or Dean Winchester dies. Me, get up, you're fine.
Shake it off.
Death means nothing to you. You're a Winchester.
So, this has been Lilith.
And this is Jennie.
And this has been the Winchester Report. Signing off.